Hey, Jeff here with ZipHearing, and today I want to talk about what we see being the top 3 prescription hearing aids of 2024. Now, if you don't know what prescription hearing aids are, that just means that they're customized or set up by a hearing provider, usually in person, based on the results of your hearing test, also usually done in person. Prescription hearing aids are regarded as the highest end hearing aids. At ZipHearing, we sell thousands of prescription hearing aids each year from all the major brands, and that gives us a pretty good sample size of data to be able to look at stuff and figure out what we think are the best hearing aids. So the hearing aids mentioned in this video, they're not just one guy's opinion about what's best. The models in this video have earned that position based on their numbers. Now, to come up with the top hearing aids of 2024, we looked at 4 categories of information. We got return rates, user reviews, sales popularity, and age of the product, like how old it is. So that's how we rate hearing aids. It's not perfect, but I think it works. And there's a company called Hear Advisor. They lab test hearing aids, like they do a technical analysis on them. And we both came up with the same top 2 hearing aids without talking to each other about it. I'll put a link to their website in the description. Okay, I'm almost ready to give you these top models, but first I have to give the standard disclaimer. Any hearing aid mentioned in this video, it might not be the best hearing aid for you. Hearing aids are very personal, and how well you do with a hearing aid depends on your unique situation, your hearing loss, the provider you work with, and much more. Lastly, all the hearing aids mentioned in this video are available to you at a discount with local care included. Just visit us at ziphearing.com to learn more. Now, without further ado, here are the best prescription hearing aids of 2024 so far. Oticon Real, Phonak Audeo Lumity, and Starkey Genesis AI. And an honorable mention that I can see getting into the top 3 spots in 2024, Resound Nexia. Now, these models have hundreds of written and video reviews from real users on our website at ZipHearing, but you don't have to sort through all of those. I'm going to give you the really quick highlights of each model, as well as the pros and cons of each model according to actual users. Starting with Oticon Real, this has been our #1 rated model for like 6 months now, and I don't see that changing anytime soon. We have pages and pages of user reviews on our site, and the main takeaway on Oticon Real is sound quality. It is consistently praised as clear, crisp, and natural sounding even in noisy environments. That's probably attributed to Oticon's investment in AI. Oticon Real is one of the first hearing aids with a built-in deep neural network in the hearing aids, which helps the hearing aid recognize environments and adjust itself accordingly. Oticon Real is usually ordered in the receiver in canal style. It can be battery powered or rechargeable. 90% of our customers get the rechargeable model. One of our customers made an excellent video review on Oticon Real. You should definitely watch it if you're considering this model. I'll put it up there, and there will be a link in the description. There are basically just 2 complaints that we ever get on this model, and they're not a big deal. The first complaint, which is usually easily fixable, is some people complain that in certain environments, the hearing aids will make like a fluttering or like a warbling sound. And that is the feedback manager of the hearing aid trying to reduce the whistling from the hearing aids. And so usually people that complain of this are people that have only had 1 appointment with their hearing provider, because if you have that problem and you tell your provider, there are ways inside the Oticon programming software to reduce that warbling effect. The second complaint we get is only going to affect you if you have multiple Bluetooth devices that you want to connect your hearing aids to, like your phone, a tablet, computer, whatever. And switching between those devices can be a little bit of a hassle. For example, if you've got your hearing aids paired to like a phone and you want to switch them to your tablet, you sometimes have to go into your phone, like turn off the Bluetooth and actually even forget the connection entirely before you can pair it to the tablet. So it's not like that smooth switching of devices that you normally get with Bluetooth. But this complaint isn't unique to Oticon. Nearly every hearing aid manufacturer has this problem, except for the #2 rated product, Phonak Audeo Lumity. Also a receiver in canal style hearing aid with rechargeable batteries. There's also a version of this called Audeo Life that's waterproof. That hearing aid actually has our lowest return rate of any model we sell at 8.6% versus the average of 13.7%. I wouldn't swim with Audeo Life hearing aids, but for runners or people who want to wear hearing aids at the gym or not worry about weather, humidity, it is the best choice. I went through nearly 100 reviews we have on Audio Lumity, and a common theme is improved social interactions in noise. This is thanks to Phonak's speech in loud noise program. You will need one of the higher end models, the 70 or 90, to get that program. But what it does is it reduces background noise by focusing the hearing aid microphones on the area in front of you. But what Audio Lumity is really known for, and the reason it's chosen by so many of our customers, is it doesn't have the Bluetooth issue that we just talked about. You can pair it up to multiple devices and seamlessly switch back and forth. And Audio Lumity hearing aids will pair up to just about every Bluetooth device, unlike a lot of hearing aids which are designed to be directly compatible with Apple devices. So Audio Lumity is really big with Android users. It's such a benefit that I'd almost say if you're an Android user, you should probably go straight to this model and just not consider any other, at least if Bluetooth is important to you. Now, there are some downsides that we're hearing about Audio Lumity. One is that it's only available with rechargeable batteries. That's not a big deal for a lot of people. Most people want rechargeable batteries, but if you want disposable batteries, look at another brand. Another complaint, despite Audio Lumity being the best overall Bluetooth hearing aid, at least in my opinion, we do get a bit of negative feedback on the app. There are issues with the app disconnecting from the hearing aids, and we get complaints that it's not the most user-friendly app. For more pros and cons, here's an excellent long video review of Audio Lumity from one of our customers. Definitely watch that. Okay, in third place for now is the Starkey Genesis AI. Genesis AI comes in much more styles than the other models I've talked about so far. If you want an in-the-ear hearing aid, then Genesis AI is definitely better than third place. The Genesis AI in-the-ear models are tied for first place with Phonak's in-the-ear model. So yeah, a lot of styles, but most customers get the rechargeable receiver in canal style. So for the pros, excellent battery life, 50 or more hours depending on the model. That's the best in the business. A couple of our customers have commented in their reviews that Starkey's app was the most user-friendly. And Edge Mode, which is an AI-powered feature from Starkey that like on the fly, when you push a button on the hearing aid or in the phone app, it analyzes your environment and makes adjustments. That's been well reviewed for helping people hear in noisy environments. Now for the downsides, look, all these models are good. We're honestly kind of splitting hairs looking for any negatives with any of these. But I guess if there is one with Starkey, it's that they have the same Bluetooth issues like Oticon Real. Switching between different devices is not always as smooth as people would like. And here is a great 20-minute review from one of our customers where he actually compares the Genesis AI to Oticon Real and Phonak Audio Lumity. Okay, finally, the honorable mention, Resound Nexia. Like the other models, it's receiver in canal style. You can get it with batteries or rechargeable. These just came out in September of 23, and we're getting a renewed interest in the Resound brand name because of this Nexia release. And that's because Nexia is the first hearing aid that is ready to work with a new Bluetooth feature called AuraCast. Now, very few devices like phones and tablets are currently AuraCast compatible, but in the future, they all will be. And once they are, if your hearing aids are AuraCast compatible, which Resound Nexia are, then you get some pretty cool new functionality from your hearing aids. And here's a couple examples. Let's say you're at the airport and there's like a PA system. Announcements from that loudspeaker can be streamed right into your hearing aids. With AuraCast, you can do what's called audio sharing. So imagine you're like streaming a movie from your iPad. Someone can watch that with you with their own headphones and you can be sharing the same audio. Imagine you're watching a sports game in a bar and you can't hear the TV. AuraCast will stream that TV's sound right into the hearing aids. There will be other benefits as well. These are just the most noticeable that I've seen so far for hearing aid wearers. But again, it's going to be years before all kinds of devices like TVs and whatnot are actually AuraCast compatible, but Resound got on this very quickly, and kudos to them for making the Nexia AuraCast compatible. Nexia is pretty new, so we don't have enough feedback yet to have any reliable cons yet for this hearing aid, but if you visit the ZipHearing website, you can keep an eye on them as they come in. Well, actually, there is one now that I think of it. I've had some complaints from Android users about Bluetooth connectivity issues. So before you buy Nexia, be sure to check the compatibility list on Resound's website to make sure Nexia is going to work well with your Android phone. Now, out of all these 4 hearing aids, what the heck do you choose? Here's my best advice. Work with a hearing provider that is familiar with a few of these, 2 or 3 of these hearing aids, that'll let you try a few of them, because that's really the only way to know. Take a set out for a couple weeks, and if it's not right, take them back, try another set. As far as what set to try first, try the one the hearing provider recommends for you and knows the best, because the better they know the product, the better they can set it up and tweak it for your needs. And if you don't know a provider that'll let you try a few of these hearing aids, just visit us at ZipHearing.com. We will refer you to a provider near you that'll get you started on a trial with any of these hearing aids at a great discounted price. Hey, if this video has been helpful, consider liking it and subscribing to the channel, and I will see you on the next one.